Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning to our beloved lecturer, Madam Azira, and to all our classmates. We are from Group 5. We present about women empowerment is needed to boost gender equality in Malaysia. Before that, let us introduce ourselves.
My name is Nur Afifa binti Jasri.
My name is Nuraisha binti Ahmad Sabri.
And my name is Izzatul Islam.
For the definition, gender equality is about equal opportunities, rights and responsibilities for women and men. It is not just limited to fighting for women's right to participate in the labour market, but it is about giving opportunities, equal opportunities to unleash the full potential in the workplace. For such an example, so achieving gender equality requires the empowerment of women to ensure that decisions taken at all levels and access to resources are not limited to them and only for men, but enabling women and men to fully participate as equal partners in their life. Gender equality is linked with sustainable development and also important for human rights for all. So the overall purpose of gender equality is to be in a society in which women and men have equal opportunities, right and consumer in life.
There are several issues and problems that women have faced, such as the brunt of poverty, violence, and inequality in the workforce. On average, the world's women earn 24% less than men. Until recently, women have been doing less decision-making power and fewer legal rights than men. Indeed, a society that wants to adopt new values will face various obstacles and criticisms, especially from those who are comfortable with the old ways and find it difficult to change. This issue should be addressed with full sensitivity so that the relevant recommendations are accepted by the majority of the community.
So let's move on how women empowerment is needed to boost gender equality.
Now I will proceed with ensure women position. The real concept of women empowerment is required to deliver women to a position in which they can defend themselves, take faithful decisions in their lives, enhance their capabilities, educate themselves, know their rights and responsibilities towards society, and also achieve their ambition. Women in particular are prone to a variety of self-limiting convictions that keep them from moving on. Women known have a lower self-esteem, lower life standards, and less faith in themselves and their skills than men do after they leave their adolescence. Therefore, when women have given opportunities to join educational institutional, political parties and participate in decision making, they will feel psychological powered, and that can help them build their self-confidence, recognize their self-worth, self-respect, pride, maturity, and self-actualization. In addition, if women have been given opportunities to contribute in decision making, it will broaden perspective, increase creativity and innovation. Women in decision making positions may contribute to the definitions of new agenda for the organizations, including items which are typically neglected by men. Women's own thinking is focused on creating opportunities and choices rather than following what others want for them. This concept of empowerment of women is rooted in the human capabilities approach, where individual persons are empowered to decide their own functional area where they can feel their own as a most valuable part. Women empowerment is the process by which women gain more influence, and it helps women to contribute to the growth of society by developing a social environment in which they can openly make decisions about their own self-improvement and the evolution of society overall.
Gender stereotyping is not a new norm. As we know, gender stereotyping is the practice of ascribing to an individual woman specific attributes or characteristics. A gender stereotype is a belief that may cause its holder to make assumption about members of the subject group, which is women. Discrimination against women includes those differences of treatment that exist because of this stereotypical expectation, attitudes and behavior towards women. This need to be gone. A stereotype is also harmful when it limits women's capacity to develop their own personal abilities and when they want to pursue their career or professional career and make choices about their life and life plans. Women's participation throughout the history, they already made an extraordinary contribution to their societies. Some are well known. They also have played an important role in contributing to various partner parties, communities, and also in their families.
Lastly, provide all kind of material for women such as moral, economics and education that can enhance their capabilities and improve their status in life. Gender equality will boost competitiveness, increase next generation growth results, and also can make organization more inclusive. Firstly, women's economic empowerment is the right and smart things to do. Women's rights are also humans' right. So, human rights case for gender equality is undeniable. Gender equality means a country that associated with better education and health, and also greater international competitiveness. Other than that, behind those successful women, there are supportive people and good education that most of the women deserve. For example, family and friends may be the key to women's success that we can see in the society, that they are giving support physically and mentally. So good education give benefits to women for society, as women also need to be a good worker or parents. It also can boost women's self-confidence and skill. For the suggestion, there are some suggestions that can help to increase women empowerment and gender equality in Malaysia. For example, one of the suggestion is campaigning and raising awareness among young men and women and around parents and teachers and all the society about gender stereotypical attitude, which is toward academic performance or overall about career progression and more. So, society will be more alert about the importance of gender equality.
There are some recommendations for increasing women empowerment and gender equality in Malaysia. First, introducing mechanisms to improve the gender balance in leadership positions in the public sector, such as disclosure requirements, target setting, or quotas for women in senior management positions that will strengthening the flexibility, transparency, and fairness of public sector employment systems and policies. It also will monitoring progress of female representation in the public sector.
For the Islamic perspective, in Surah Az-Zariyat, verse 56, women and men both are servants. Both have the same potential and opportunities to become the ideal servant. Men and women both are the same creation, so there should be no competition between male and female as they can become help as each other, and both men and women are required models in a different ways. They need one another, so they complete each other. So there's no need to be a competition between each other, because both have the same potential and opportunities to explore the world, and they also can be help to each other in many ways. So for the conclusion, women empowerment is important to boost gender equality, as we deliver women to a position so that they can defend themselves, and not to forget to provide all kind of material for them so that their voices can be heard. And most importantly, we have to remove all kind of stereotype that can be harmful to them, and the world need to acknowledge their contribution. Gender awareness to gender programming, gender mainstreaming program need to be continued to change the mindset, culture, perception, and negative practices in our society. The whole world need to work harder to ensure that women are involved in this chosen field, and one of the important contributor to the development of our nation. So that's all from our group. Thank you.